Bitcoin is on the brink of a major collapse. And if you guys were keeping up with my channel, you would already know this from 7 days ago. 7 days ago, I don't think anybody on the internet was predicting this from the breakout. From the breakout, right, we was already predicting that we would be retracing back to these levels. The reason is because we was using the Ichimoku and preparing for a Ichimoku breakout. Now guys, make sure that you head over to the link in the description and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be revealing this exact trading strategy, and I'll be revealing how you can use TradingView completely for free to use this strategy for yourself. I'm going to make it super short and only 15 minutes. Now, for those of you guys new here, my name's Tyrell, and in the past few years, I've gone from dead broke to a multi-millionaire by using side hustles and invest in the profits. And most importantly, I like to use long-term trading strategies, which allows me to not predict the market, but to just react to it, right? I don't believe that it is possible to predict the future, but I know that we can react to certain levels. Now, in terms of the Bitcoin price right here, guys, you can see that we are showing support and we are starting to create a flag. Now, as always, these flags are still like 50-50, and as a trading pattern, they're very easy to recognize, which means that they tend to bounce around here, right? People will go long and then they'll put their stop loss just below, and always we will come down, wick them out, come up, wick out these people, come down, wick down these people, and we'd play it both sides. So be very, very careful here if you are a scalp trader looking to trade, because we can very easily come up, wick people out. A lot of times, even with these patterns, you can come up all the way up to here, which would be the, if we're talking in terms of levels, this level would be around about 30, it would be 31.4. We could easily come up to here and still, still be within this range as a pattern. So don't trade the actual pattern, recognize that the pattern is happening and prepare for both eventual scenarios. Now, for you, those of you guys that are keeping up, the scenario that we are looking for is we are looking for a return to this level over here, which if we go to the cloud, okay, then we will see that we are looking for this 28,100 level. Now, it doesn't matter what trader you're following at the moment. I recommend, getting in a lot of different people's strategies and seeing what they're doing. Most people will be calling for this level around about this 28,100, right? 28K level. The reason is because technically, without even the Ichimoku, you will see that we have a level of support around here, okay? And you will see that any level that we're looking at, even this level here that I drew, there is a lot of support here. Even with high volume nodes, there is a high volume node around this area. The Fibonacci does come a little bit lower. Like if we get the fib, depending on how you want to set it up. I mean, if you're setting up with these types of levels, fibs, I'm not really a fib guy, but if you're setting up with these fibs, there could be a fib here. If you're doing the fib from the high to the low here, it could even be around similar area. So however way most traders are looking at this, there is eyeing up for a pullback. And this is the reason why you should always keep up to date with these videos, because we've been predicting this and preparing for this already. So those of you guys that have followed, we should be short from around here. In 30% of profits, if you did put your stop loss to take profit, you might already be wicked out. So if that's the scenario, I recommend waiting for the pullback to this area. Because of the cloud being so thick, because this is a big booty cloud, that means there is a lot of support here. Like there are two big cheeks here, and we are waiting for this to come down and boom, wibble wobble and bounce out straight out of this. So we are very, very strong right here, but you will need to be aware of the news. Now, guys, please remember to always read the news with your glasses on, these matrix glasses. When you look at this and you think, right, everything's a scam, skeptical of everything. These are the glasses I want you to have when you read the news. The reason is because the news love to put out bearish news and scenarios whenever we are crashing to stop you guys from going long. Right now, Binance Euro banking partner is to halt support of the crypto exchange in September. We've also got other news talking about Binance and PaySafe. We've got more news talking about Binance and crypto being X, Y, and Z. You know, you will always expect that. When we were pumping, what were they saying? ETF, bullish, bullish, bullish. Even I was, you see me a few days ago, I was getting gassed. I'm like, yo, we could be going, you know, if all of this goes, we've got leverage exchanges this week. You know, I'm excited for this, of course. But technically, you know, even if we see a pullback and we look at the weekly, you know, we're still bullish, man. We're still bullish. Don't worry about the weekly Ichimoku. I don't trade the weekly, even though the weekly is agreeing with us, but I don't really mess with it. But even if we look at it from a technical standpoint, you know, coming up into the 4th of March, this is the BTC halving. For those of you guys that are new here, we are aiming to build up our portfolios before the BTC halving. And if you want to trade crypto and you want to build up your portfolio too and get involved, make sure you check out the no KYC exchange Bitflex down below. Or if you want to do KYC and buy crypto with your bank card, you can do that with BYBIT straight through your card. A lot of people ask me, Taro, how do I buy crypto with my card, with my fiat? You do that with BYBIT. You know, link is in the description of every single video. You can support the channel there. Now, in terms of the formation, right, even if we pull back down to this level, we are still bullish, because if we're trading in terms of levels, this is still a strong level. Even if we come down to, you know, 25k, it's still a strong level of support. You can see support, and we've broken that now. We've turned bullish, pulled back, corrected, you know, confirmed the breakout, which is exactly the same thing we're looking at on a smaller time frame. On a daily, we're looking for a confirmation of the breakout, you know, which would be here, and we continue to range. Now, I genuinely feel like we will continue to range like this. We could even come down like this, you know, come up like this and range all the way into next year. You know, even if we break out past 33k, which I don't really think so, because if we look at the weekly scenario, a breakout of 33k really seriously confirms the bull market. Now, that is not a good thing in my opinion, for me personally, right? And for you guys as well. We want this to last until the 4th of March so we can accumulate as many altcoin bags as possible. The market's down 98%, but if we break past 33k, believe me guys, you guys will see tokens will be doing 100% in a day, 5x in a day. And that is going to be very, very hard for you guys to accumulate the tokens. We need to be building up cash flow by building up businesses. You can see the businesses that we build inside the Discord channel. For those of you guys that are new here, I show you guys how to make money completely for free. And then we use that money to invest into the market. So the longer time we have and the more that we range in this area, the better. Because that means we have more time to get clients, more time to learn online skills and get a real business going where we can get 5 to 10k a month, and we pile that straight into crypto, into these low market cap coins. As soon as we hit the 4th of March, guys, that's when we make life-changing gains. That's when we all start, you know, messing around Lamborghinis again and getting haters on the internet who just can't keep up with the amount of money that we are making. And that's when we all become successful. So to summarize for you guys, in the short term, we are looking for a pullback down to this yellow line here, which will be about 28,100. That's completely healthy. If we do break that, the next level we're looking at is about this 25k range in the long term, not in the short term. And if we're looking at the weekly here, we are expecting to range in between here. I don't think we will ever break this 25k level again. I feel like this is really a serious level of support that will start to generate. And if we do go in here, who cares? We're just gonna be able to buy more crypto. Now, guys, as always, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the news. We are hitting these trades seriously, and you guys will have the chance to get involved and get started out. This is a small channel right now, so you have the chance to support. And make sure you are ready for later on today when I reveal to you guys how you can use TradingView, how you can get these setups, how you can use the Predictimoku indicator, which isn't a future predictor, but it helps you stay prepared and understand these levels, which you can easily see from the breakouts. Like, this is as clear as day. You know, another example, this one, as clear as day, right? Obviously it's not perfect, same here, as clear as day. And the bull market, once we crossed here, was as clear as day. You know, this is exactly how a lot of traders are getting into trades early and are clearly seeing, you know, how they can do things without having to have 100 lines. You know, if you look at most people's charts look like this. It's 150 different lines. You've got downwards channels, If you look at some guys, they've got fucking this line here. You know, their stuff is just confusing. You know, but my stuff's easy, guys. You know, my stuff's super easy. I just sit here, click that, and I can just see it. You know, I've got different lines to follow and different systems and patterns, which I will show you guys soon. And it's a super easy strategy. So if you'd like to see that and at least learn something, try it out for yourself. I've tried this for a year and a half and it's worked. If you'd like to try it too, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later on. Peace.